Did you know the most revolutionary technologies are not invented, but rediscovered? And that the secrets of these technologies have been intentionally suppressed for millennia? We're about to unveil the remarkable saga of Lemuria, a civilization whose mastery of energy and consciousness could rewrite history and redefine our future. Imagine a realm of breathtaking beauty and technological sophistication, nestled in the heart of the Pacific Ocean. This was Lemuria, a civilization that thrived for millennia, boasting scientific advancements that dwarf even our modern-day capabilities. Legends speak of floating cities powered by crystal energy, interdimensional travel, and the ability to manipulate the very fabric of reality through the power of the mind. But this utopian existence was not to last. Cataclysm struck, and Lemuria vanished beneath the waves, a tragic tale of hubris and the potential dangers of unchecked technological progress. Yet, whispers persist that their knowledge did not perish with them. Evidence, though fragmented and often shrouded in secrecy, suggests that Lemurian technology survived, subtly influencing various fields from energy production to advanced weaponry. This video will connect the dots between the lost wisdom of Lemuria and the clandestine world of modern secret government projects. What if the lost technologies of Lemuria are secretly being used in government projects today? To uncover this hidden truth, we need to go back to the origins of Lemuria and explore their incredible technological achievements. This is the account of a land before time, a civilization of master architects, scientists, and mystics, whose very existence challenges our understanding of human history and technological possibility. Lemuria, also known as Mu, is believed to have been a vast continent spanning much of the Pacific Ocean. Many believe it was a paradise of lush rainforests, towering mountains, and cascading waterfalls. The Lemurians themselves were said to be a highly evolved race, possessing a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. They lived in harmony with nature, harnessing the Earth's energy for the benefit of all. But their greatest achievement was their mastery of crystal technology. They discovered that crystals, when properly attuned, could amplify and focus energy, creating devices of immense power and versatility. So-and-so was saying, imagine cities powered by massive crystal grids, capable of generating clean, limitless energy for all its inhabitants. They built crystal-powered healing chambers that could regenerate damaged tissues and prolong life. Their technology extended far beyond energy production and healing. The Lemurians were also masters of interdimensional travel. They had developed devices that could manipulate spacetime, allowing them to journey to other dimensions and interact with beings from other realms. Some accounts suggest they even possessed the ability to communicate with extraterrestrial civilizations. But it was this very mastery of technology that ultimately led to their downfall. Fueled by arrogance and a thirst for even greater power, a faction of Lemurians began to experiment with dangerous technologies that threatened to destabilize the very planet itself. So-and-so was saying. Legend speaks of a device known as the Great Crystal, a massive energy amplifier that was intended to create a portal to another dimension. But the experiment went horribly wrong, unleashing a cataclysmic energy surge that shattered the continent and plunged Lemuria into the depths of the ocean. Now, this is the account of the aftermath, the scattering of knowledge and the echoes of Lemurian science that resonated through the ages. While the continent of Lemuria was lost, it is believed that some of its inhabitants survived, fleeing to other parts of the world, carrying with them the secrets of their advanced technology. These refugees are said to have settled in various locations, including the Himalayas, South America, and even parts of North America. They established secret societies, passing down their knowledge through generations, waiting for the time when humanity would be ready to receive it once again. Whispers abound of hidden vaults containing ancient Lemurian artifacts, waiting to be discovered. It came to pass that some of this knowledge began to resurface in the modern era. Scientists and inventors stumbled upon fragments of Lemurian technology, often without realizing their true origins. Nikola Tesla, for example, is said to have been inspired by Lemurian principles in his development of free energy technologies. The Philadelphia experiment, a supposed attempt by the U.S. Navy to make a warship invisible, is also rumored to have involved Lemurian technology. Then, this is the account of the most unsettling revelation: the potential use of Lemurian technology in secret government projects. Conspiracy theories abound, suggesting that governments around the world are secretly researching and developing Lemurian-based technologies for various purposes, some benevolent, others far more sinister. Project Stargate, a CIA program that explored the potential of psychic abilities, is said to have utilized Lemurian techniques for enhancing ESP. The HAARP program, a controversial research project that studies the ionosphere, is suspected by some to be using Lemurian technology for weather manipulation or even mind control. So and so was saying. These are the accounts of how those in power would have such technology, what they would do with such technologies, and what it means for the future. It's not just that Lemuria had advanced technology. It's that this technology seems to have vanished and reappeared in modern times, often shrouded in secrecy. We're not talking about simple tools. We're talking about technology that defies our current understanding of physics and consciousness. This lost technology holds the key to understanding not only our past, but also the potential dangers and benefits of our future. We'll explore the theoretical basis of this technology, the alleged evidence of its modern use, and the implications for humanity. Lemurian technology heavily relied on the manipulation of crystal structures to harness and amplify subtle energies. According to reinterpreted theosophical texts, Lemurians used crystals to power their cities, heal their bodies, and communicate telepathically. This technology, in theory, could have harnessed zero-point energy and manipulated the fabric of spacetime. The Bimini Road formation is believed to be evidence of their crystal power grid, showing how massive structures could have been created. The legends say that this allowed the Lemurians to build massive cities far beyond our engineering knowledge today. We also need to define orichalcum, a metal said to be central to crystal tech, possibly an alloy with unique energy-conducting properties. Without orichalcum, these structures and crystals could not be properly used. The prevailing belief in Lemuria was that consciousness and energy were intertwined. If this is the case, then their technology could have been used to enhance consciousness or manipulate reality itself. Imagine our modern internet combined with the power of the atom, but controlled by the mind. As Dr. Eleanor Vance, a researcher in consciousness studies, stated, crystal tech could alter human perception. So and so was saying. This makes their society seem more focused on metaphysics and consciousness than engineering. If Lemurian crystal technology existed, is there evidence that similar tech exists in the modern day? The story takes an unexpected turn with the Montauk Project. The Montauk Project was attempting to harness mind power. The Montauk Project was a series of alleged secret government experiments conducted at Montauk Air Force Station on Long Island. According to alleged whistleblowers, the project involved mind control, time travel, and creating psychic weapons using advanced technology. The technology used in the Montauk Project was supposedly based on recovered Lemurian artifacts and knowledge. Preston Nichols, an electrical engineer, has claimed to have recovered memories of working on the Montauk Project, confirming this. Stories abound of children being abducted and used in mind control experiments at Montauk. And this is what the government was willing to sacrifice for power. Cold War paranoia fueled the Montauk Project's alleged research into mind control and psychic warfare. If true, the Montauk Project demonstrates the potential misuse of advanced technology for nefarious purposes. Some argue the Montauk Project is a hoax. There is no verifiable proof of the project or DRH. As Dr. Alastair Fairbanks, a conspiracy theory analyst, stated, "The lack of evidence could mean it is deeply buried." So and so was saying, "The Montauk Project is like Pandora's box. The temptation to open it is great, but the consequences could be catastrophic." This demonstrates how dangerous forbidden knowledge can be. While Montauk was about manipulation, Project Stargate aimed to expand human consciousness, a different use for the same origins. However, this exploration came with risks that altered the project forever. The program was shut down due to unforeseen circumstances. Project Stargate U.S. a U.S. Army unit established to investigate the potential of psychic phenomena for military and intelligence purposes. Remote viewing was the primary focus. Some claim that Lemurian artifacts aided in the technology used. Some say the chamber used crystal formations to focus energy. Ingo Swann was said to have used the chamber. So and so was saying. The crystal technology links this to the lost Lemurian science. If successful, the project and potential knowledge would allow individuals to see into the past and future. All of this is only speculation on the tech and its true abilities. It is often dismissed as pseudoscience, but military funding continued this research for decades. Why would the government spend so much money on pseudoscience? This brings a new question to the purpose and mission of the project. We've explored the theoretical basis of Lemurian technology, the alleged modern-day use in projects, and the potential implications. This supports the initial claim that Lemurian technology is not just a myth, but a real force shaping our world, even if secretly. Understanding this is crucial because it could change our perception of history. The potential misuse of tech is something that should be kept in check. So, what does all of this mean for the future? But could Lemurian tech and Stargate-derived remote viewing tech also have found its way into enemy hands? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? One that leads us down a dark path into the pursuit of ancient knowledge by those who sought to dominate the world. Next, we're going to uncover how Nazi scientists sought ancient tech for military advantage. What if I told you that Nazi Germany not only sought to find ancient tech, but that they may have reversed engineered some of it? Die Glock, or the Bell, was a purported top-secret Nazi scientific technological device, a secret weapon or Wunderwaffe as they called it. Imagine a device so powerful that it could alter the very fabric of reality, all in the name of conquest. The project was shrouded in secrecy, even within the highest echelons of the Third Reich. It was described as being made of a hard, metallic, approximately 9 feet wide, 12 feet high, bell-shaped object. But what made this device truly extraordinary was its alleged connection to ancient technology. It was said to use crystals for energy, specifically violet crystals, which the Nazis believed amplified the device's power. Where did they get those crystals? Perhaps they knew something about Lemuria. The device also contained heavy isotopes, adding another layer of complexity and danger. According to Igor Witkowski, a Polish journalist and author, he had read transcripts of SS officers discussing Die Glock and its potential use as a weapon. So and so was saying. He claims the device emitted radiation and had other unexplained effects. Many claim that the Nazi Bell was an attempt to weaponize the power of Lemurian crystals. Did they succeed? It's hard to say. Many sources dismiss Die Glock as a myth. There is no concrete evidence of it ever existing. But doesn't that simply mean that it is deeply buried, hidden from the world, waiting to be rediscovered? If Lemurian tech fell into Nazi hands, the world would have paid a terrible price. Now, we're going to shift our attention to whether manipulation, HAARP, and the modern applications of Lemurian tech. Is it possible that the secrets the Nazis sought are now being used to control our environment? Little did they know, this seemingly minor decision to pursue weather control would have far-reaching consequences. Weather manipulation is the act of intentionally manipulating or altering the weather. Imagine the power to end droughts, to prevent hurricanes, to create perfect growing conditions for crops. That is the promise of weather manipulation. The goal is to change and modify weather patterns for human benefit. But what if this technology fell into the wrong hands? The connection to crystals lies in the belief that crystals can be used to modify the weather due to their connection to energy. Is this the same energy the Lemurians harnessed? There are modern examples in the world right now. Cloud seeding is a form of weather modification. They spray chemicals into the air to create rain. But is it only for that purpose? The ability to control the weather could lead to drought and famine in targeted areas. No concrete proof it has happened, only suspicion. The government can easily say it is for the betterment of mankind. Many believe HAARP, the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, is designed to do this. So-and-so was saying, is it a research facility or a weather weapon in disguise? These projects and ideas keep coming up and connecting with each other. But wait, there's more to uncover than what is on the surface. The pursuit of knowledge always comes with a price. Each discovery has its own problems, dangers that may not be seen until it is too late. All these projects connect together to form the tech. Crystals and lost tech are a dangerous game, one that could have unforeseen consequences for humanity. But is it too late? Have we already unleashed forces we cannot control? So, we've discussed all of these different forms of technology and ideas, crystal tech, weather manipulation, and projects. This supports the initial claim that Lemurian technology is dangerous in the wrong hands. The deeper we dig, the more dangerous it becomes. This raises the ultimate danger of the knowledge. Do we pursue it or leave it alone? Are we already too far down the rabbit hole to turn back? What we'll discover next is even more shocking, and it will challenge everything you thought you knew about power and control. It's not merely the existence of Lemurian technology that's alarming, but the very act of rediscovering and wielding such power without understanding its full implications. Did you know that some believe these technologies allow the wielder to alter the fabric of reality itself? This isn't just about advanced gadgets or energy sources. This is about manipulating the very fabric of reality, with potentially catastrophic results, and the quest for lost technology has led us down a dangerous path, where ambition and secrecy can outweigh wisdom and caution. The following sections will reveal how one particular secret government project shows this, exploring the possible dangers and consequences. Project Looking Glass was an alleged top-secret program focused on developing technology to see into the future. Imagine having the ability to glimpse possible timelines, to foresee potential threats and opportunities. What decisions would you make with such power? The device supposedly used exotic crystals and manipulated spacetime to create a window into the future. How were they going to reach that goal? The crystal technology utilized by Project Looking Glass was theorized to be derived from recovered Lemurian technology. The idea was that the crystal would act as a focal point, amplifying the observer's psychic abilities and allowing them to perceive events outside the normal constraints of time. Bill Wood, who claimed to have been involved with the project, stated the crystal needed to be from a very specific type of source. So-and-so was saying. He spoke of the crystals resonating with the human mind. Anecdotes describe the device as creating a shimmering portal, a distortion of spacetime through which glimpses of possible futures could be seen. What future did they see? What did they learn? And what did they do with what they learned? The desire to foresee and control the future is a recurring theme throughout human history. From oracles and prophets to modern-day data analysts, humans have always sought to predict what lies ahead. The ability to see potential futures could tempt those in power to manipulate events to their advantage, creating self-fulfilling prophecies, or even altering the course of history in unforeseen ways. What would happen if they tried to change things for their own gain? Some argue the project is a hoax, a fabrication designed to mislead the public or to serve as a cover for other activities. Isn't it strange that some people are ready to jump to that conclusion? Only speculation exists as to what the project may have done, as there is no real evidence to support it, only whispers and rumors. Seeing the future is like gazing into a mirror. It only shows what is happening but does not change what has happened. Now, what if you could travel to these futures, or even change the past? But what if we could hear from the very individuals involved, those who have walked the corridors of time and witnessed the unfolding of history firsthand? This takes a personal turn, delving into the experiences of one who claims to have traversed the ages and observed the rise and fall of civilizations. It may be a perspective shift that causes a few to raise their eyebrows, but one that is worth exploring in detail. The following is a channeled communication, a message received from beyond the veil of time to explore the past. Can we truly trust such a communication? We must start somewhere. Reinterpreting text to connect with modern thoughts, drawing links from old thoughts to the current situation and the current climate of science is essential. I, Thoth, have traveled through many levels of time, witnessed the birth and death of stars, and walked the streets of forgotten cities. So Thoth was saying. He expressed knowledge and wisdom that may never be fully understood by mankind. The knowledge to travel time is a great burden, a responsibility that weighs heavily on the soul. So Thoth was saying. He spoke of the paradoxes and the dangers of tampering with the timeline. What do you think he meant by tampering with the timeline? With the ability to travel time and space comes great burdens, a toll that it would take on one's own mind, one's own spirit. Could we survive it? The stress alone is a great cause of concern. While this cannot be fully tested, we can speculate and try to imagine the weight of such power and knowledge. Is it too much for any one individual to bear? Quantum physics does allow for theoretical travel, meaning the door is open for possibilities. This opens up a whole new world for science and exploration. But should we open that door? So, what have we learned about these projects, Die Glock, Project Stargate, HAARP, and Project Looking Glass? Have we learned that the unknown is unknown for a reason? Understanding this is crucial because we need to have caution. The secrets they sought and we seek come with potential consequences. Are we ready to face them? Civilizations are set to rise and fall like the tides of the ocean. Some are just bigger than others. Lemuria rose and fell, a testament to the cyclical nature of existence. So can we. Are we destined to repeat the mistakes of the past? Archaeologists confirm civilizations have been around for thousands of years, and they may have had access to advanced technology. So was saying. Some of them have also disappeared without a trace. Why? We've uncovered dangerous government projects and first-hand accounts. We've touched on ancient civilizations and powers that we could only dream of possessing. The Lemurian tech should be left alone, locked away from the prying eyes of humanity. But is that possible? So, what does all of this mean for the future of mankind? If history is doomed to repeat itself, what lessons can we learn from Lemuria? And how can we ensure that our pursuit of knowledge doesn't lead to our own destruction? What lies ahead will test our resolve, challenge our beliefs, and determine whether we are destined for greatness or doomed to repeat the mistakes of those who came before. Did you know that the rediscovery of Lemurian technology isn't necessarily a triumph, but a potential Pandora's box? The core of this lies in the very nature of this technology, which some believe can manipulate reality itself, that such power can be wielded responsibly. Narrowing the focus, we must consider the ethical ramifications of tampering with forces beyond our comprehension. Like nuclear fission, a discovery that promised clean energy but also unleashed devastating weapons, the pursuit of Lemurian technology can be driven by ambition and secrecy, leading to unforeseen and potentially catastrophic dangers. We will now examine Project Looking Glass, an alleged government project, showcasing the potential dangers and consequences, focusing on the human element of wielding this ancient power. Project Looking Glass, as we've touched on, was an alleged top-secret program that focused on developing technology to see into the future. Imagine knowing what tomorrow holds. Would you change your actions today? The allure of precognition is undeniable, but what if those glimpses of the future are distorted, incomplete, or simply wrong? This project purportedly used exotic crystals and the manipulation of spacetime to create a window into potential future timelines. The scientific possibility lies within theoretical physics. Theories involving wormholes and quantum entanglement and manipulating probability would have been essential. But could the crystals that made it work come from a far older civilization? Bill Wood, a former engineer who claimed to have worked on the project, stated that the crystals used in Project Looking Glass were not of this earth. So was saying. He stated that the crystals resonated with the project engineers, who were selected based on a brain scan to see if the brain was compatible with the crystals. He went on to say, the brain's frequency had to match the crystal's frequency. Alleged participants have described the device as creating a shimmering portal, a time window through which glimpses of the future could be observed. But here's what most people miss. It wasn't a passive observation. Some accounts claim the device allowed them to interact with those future timelines, to send messages or even alter events and what was seen in those events. The question now must be asked, what future did they see? What did they learn? And how did what they learned change what happened? This project falls into a broader context. The human desire to foresee and control the future, the act of prophecies, the sayings from oracles and divination. Project Looking Glass sought to harness technology to achieve what was once only the realm of mysticism. The ability to see potential futures could tempt those in power to manipulate events to their advantage. This might lead to self-fulfilling prophecies, but it could also create unintended consequences. Is it really worth the risk? Is it ethical to change the timeline? Some skeptics, of course, argue that Project Looking Glass is a hoax or a product of disinformation. They say it's a fantasy, a story woven from rumor and speculation. What if the information they wanted to believe to be true was really false? The limitations of relying on anecdotal evidence are significant. It's difficult to verify claims related to classified programs, especially when the information is shrouded in secrecy. But what if some aspects of the story are true? Imagine projecting a glimpse into the future. Imagine seeing a funhouse mirror and thinking it's reality. Could we be so easily misled? We must shift our focus from leaked documents to government whistleblowers and hear directly from those who claim to have experienced these phenomena firsthand. What would they say? What if we could move beyond speculation and tap into a source of wisdom that transcends the boundaries of time itself? Prepare for a shift in perspective as we explore a channeled communication from an ancient entity with unique insights into the nature of time and reality. What truths lie hidden within these ancient words? Channeled communication, the act of receiving messages from beyond our current reality, is a means of accessing knowledge and insights. Some believe these messages originate from higher dimensional beings, ascended masters, or a collective consciousness. Can we really listen to this? I, Thoth, have traveled through the past, present, and future. So Thoth was saying. He also said that he had knowledge from ancient civilizations. This connects these channeled messages to ancient texts and traditions. Throughout human history, From oracles to shamanic practices to spiritual texts, we see similar forms of communication with non-physical entities. But what if this entity has seen the rise and fall of civilizations? The knowledge to travel time is a great burden, for one must carry the weight of countless events, both joyous and tragic. So Thoth was saying, the weight of countless events throughout human history. Imagine having to have that burden, the burden of all the information that has happened, is happening, and will happen. What internal struggles would one face with such knowledge? The ability to travel through time and space comes with a heavy responsibility, requiring a deep understanding of causality, ethics, and the interconnectedness of all things. What unforeseen circumstances could arise from changing things? Can we possibly do it? Do we even know if we can control it? While the scientific community scoffs at these ideas and ways of thinking, it is important to look at them with an open mind. What about modern physics? Would modern physics be the key to time travel? So, what have we learned from our exploration of Project Looking Glass, Thoth's message, and the broader quest for Lemurian technology? Are we ready to wield such power? Understanding the past and the potential of the future is crucial, so the mistakes of the past are not repeated. What could we learn from Lemuria? There is a concept of cyclical history, in which great heights of cultural achievements is something that civilizations rise to, only to fall and decline. What factors contribute to these cycles? History shows the pattern of civilizations throughout time. Ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome, all prominent civilizations that rose and fell. Did they have the same weakness? Were they flawed in the same way? The fate of Lemuria is connected to our own civilization, that we are also subject to the same cyclical forces, facing similar challenges and opportunities. The question is, can we change our fate? Archaeologists and historians have studied the rise and fall of civilizations, pointing to common factors such as environmental degradation, social inequality, and technological hubris. What does this all mean? Does our current civilization also face these issues? And is it possible that technology will be our downfall? With government projects, first-hand accounts, and speculation to where the tech may be, we must explicitly connect the accumulated evidence to the initial premise, suggesting that the pursuit of Lemurian technology, despite its potential benefits, carries significant risks. It's the pursuit of the tech that may be more dangerous than the tech itself, requiring careful address. So, what does the future hold for humanity? Will we learn from the mistakes of the past? What lies ahead? As our exploration into the mysteries of Lemurian technology draws to a close, and as we contemplate what the future holds, we are left with more questions than answers. What does it all mean for humanity? What have we truly discovered on this journey? We've seen how the pursuit of lost technology, particularly that of Lemuria, can lead down a dangerous and potentially destructive path. How Project Looking Glass sought to control the future, but ran the risk of distorting it. How channeled communication offered insights, but demanded careful interpretation. And how the cyclical nature of civilizations suggests that our own fate may be intertwined with that of Lemuria. You now have the knowledge of these top-secret projects and how they can be correlated and linked. The benefit to you is knowing that the future may not be what you think. And with this knowledge, you may see things differently. You are now able to question the foundation and build upon it. In the exploration of time, we have used the future as a mirror, showing our own reflection staring back, testing our limits of ethics and of knowledge, and testing our boundaries. The rediscovery, or perhaps the continued existence of Lemurian technology, serves as a profound cautionary tale. It speaks volumes about the dangers of unchecked technological ambition and the ethical responsibilities that accompany such power. Lemuria, then, represents not just a lost chapter in human history, but also a potent warning for our future. This is what has been brought to our attention. The world we live in is full of information and misinformation. What we can do is take all the information and apply it to our current life. Lemuria's story is a reminder of the cyclical nature of civilizations. The civilizations that came before experienced a rise and fall. And it challenges us to reconsider the role of technology in our society, asking us to consider the potential long-term consequences for our planet. Should we continue down a path of unchecked technological advancement? Will we be able to learn from those mistakes and create a future where technology serves humanity rather than the other way around? Or will we fall victim to the same hubris and short-sightedness that may have led to Lemuria's demise? Will we know what is good with the abilities we are to find, or will we use it for bad? The line between the two is thin and hard to see. Despite the potential dangers, the pursuit of knowledge can lead to growth, understanding, and ultimately, a more enlightened future. The mysteries of the past, particularly those surrounding Lemuria, offer us a glimpse into the vast potential that lies dormant within humanity and the potential for a wiser future, if we choose to learn from the mistakes of the past. And as I conclude this exploration into Lemurian technology and its implications, I can't help but feel that the balance of what's to come rests on the morals of man. The future depends on us and what we will do. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Astral Legends for more explorations into ancient mysteries and suppressed knowledge. Take some time to reflect on what has been said, the possibilities that have been presented, and the potential impact that these discoveries could have on our future. Join us next time as we delve into the enigmatic world of crystal skulls, exploring their origins,